People hate to be sold. Would you agree with that? Most of you probably would. People do not like to be sold. However, they love to buy. This was one of the first lessons that was ever taught to me as a young business person in the field of sales. Took me a while to get it, but once I did, my ability to get to yes smoothly, effortlessly, and super profitably went through the roof. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey, I am Roger Sipe. This is the Freedom Personal Development channel, where it really is our mission to help you as a professional make your professional life as productive and profitable as possible, and make every area of your life free and enjoyable to the highest degree possible. So here's what I mean when I talk about people love to buy even though they hate to be sold. If you pay attention to this video for the next 5 or so minutes, I think it'll eliminate a lot of the tension that your prospects may feel, and we all know that tension just slows things down. Fundamentally, what I'm talking about here is this is a great understanding to help you overcome any fear of rejection or the word no in any form. I'll just tell you how I learned this lesson. In my first sales career, I did pretty well at it. I worked with a company that was 160 years old at the time, and they had something like 200,000 college students that went through this sales internship and done, they'd been doing really well for a long time. When I completed my career with them, I was in the top 20 of all time. So I'm not saying that to brag. I eventually figured out some ways to be good at selling and communicating with people in a way that was easy to get to yes. And one of it was one of the most fundamental things about the way that we were trained to interact with our clients and prospects. I was selling educational books door to door. So it was a fairly transactional sales model. The whole sales cycle only took like 20 or 30 minutes. But I got to see a lot of people, and this organization was very much script driven for everything that you were supposed to do with them in your sales efforts. They literally had a word track and a script that was developed for everything. Every product had its own presentation, but in every presentation that you were ever going to give, there was one part that was designated, and they called it creating a buying atmosphere. Not a selling atmosphere, creating a buying atmosphere. That was the section in the sales talk. And basically what it was is we were trained that before we sort of did the demonstration, we'd have some conversation, establish rapport, sell the idea, and then right as you were about to give the demonstration, you'd say, great, I'm going to give you a look at how this works. And if you like it, fantastic. I'll show you how you can get signed up and have one for your own family. And if you don't like it, if you don't feel like this is a fit for your family, that's totally okay with me. I literally see 30 to 40 people every day. Many sign up, many don't. Whichever way you want to go is totally fine with me. Just let me know when we're done talking here, okay? That's the basics paraphrasing of creating a buying atmosphere. Basically told people that it was okay to say no. And I found over time that I could identify in any given conversation, after doing this, thousands of times, I could identify the moment where I was either gonna make a sale or wasn't. And it was all about that part of the presentation. I knew that the conversation was going to go really, really well if, as I was saying, it's okay for you not to buy, if I meant that. I had to, if I said it and I was actually feeling, oh God, please don't say no, that wasn't going to happen. I might as well have just packed up and left right then. I knew I was going to do good if I could say, listen, if you'd like to work with me, awesome, happy to show you how to do that. And if not, totally no problem. If I could mean that, I knew it was going to go well. So what am I saying here? In your efforts as a professional, If you're selling whatever product or service or idea or message that you're trying to communicate to somebody in an effort to get action, I've said in other videos that fundamentally all that selling is, it's a transfer of energy. It's a transfer of enthusiasm. And the more swiftly, clearly, and smoothly you can transfer your positive energy about something, the easier it is to get a yes. One of the best ways to make that transfer of energy smooth and easy for people to receive is literally just to is to confront the no head on with no fear. And understand that, listen, even if you're the best in your business, as a sales professional, listen, you're going to get turned down or hear some version of no way more often than you hear yes. I mean, listen, if you get a yes on half of your encounters with people, you're probably going to be the best in your business, and you're probably going to be wealthy beyond your wildest dreams. No is just a part of getting to yes. So confront it. Be cool with it. And when you tell people it's okay not to do business with you, make sure that you mean it and that you're at peace with whatever outcome there is, because they're all going to be fine. Hope this is helpful for you. Listen, if you want to get some more information on this, we have a whole sales training series that we call Block Talk, but if you'd like to get something quick, click the link in the description below this video. We have a really cool resource called Get Your Head On Straight. It's about how to improve your mentality about anything that needs to get results. I could give you the URL, but it's really weird and goofy. Just click the link in the bottom of the description. And hey, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, like this video. We'll see you next time around.